Alright, welcome back. So, in the previous part, we defeated Misty, and now in this episode, we need to start heading towards Pewter City. Now, the only way to get there is through Diglett Cave, but it's being blocked by the Snorlax. So in order to get past the Snorlax, we need a Pokeflute. Well, there's no Pokeflutes in Gen 2. Instead, we need to use that expansion card that we just got from that guy. Open up our Pokegear, go to the radio, and it's this, Pokeflute. So, there we go. And when you interact with the Snorlax, it wakes up and attacks you. This is the only Snorlax in the game. It's level 50, so if you want to catch a Snorlax, have fun. Because I think this thing has leftovers, which is kind of an annoying effect that Snorlax has, where it essentially heals itself every turn a little bit. It also has Rollout, which doesn't do a whole lot of damage early on, but can still hurt over time. So we're gonna match Snorlax's Rollout with our Rollout. See which one can win. A level 50 Snorlax versus a level 40 Graveler. You might have the level advantage, but we do have the type advantage. I think one more hit should do it. If you're wanting to catch this thing though, don't use Rollout, because otherwise you won't be able to catch it unless it knocks out your Pokemon, which at that point, I mean, you could do. You started to collect Kanto gym badges. Don't you agree that trainers are something tough? I don't know. I don't pay attention to what the NPCs say. Alright. So now that Diglett Cave is open to us, this is how you're going to get to Pewter City. The infrastructure of Kanto is not very good. The fact that east side and the west side of Kanto, the only way to reach, or to get between them, is by going through caves, is kind of a bad system. Just saying. So just like in Gen 1, the only things that you're going to fight in here are Digletts and the occasional, very rare Dugtrio. And all these things are extremely weak. I don't think I run into a Dugtrio in here, but do run into plenty of Digletts. Hi, wow. Oh, wow. Super happy. Let me give you a little present. Hey, we received a money. That's essentially what a nugget is. It's just money. He can't give us wisdom, so he might as well give us that. Alright, fair enough. Okay. So that's an item that we can pick up, but we don't have the inventory slots at the moment because of that nugget. What a jerk. Hey, a bug catcher. I wonder if they're as bad as they were at the beginning of the game. And this kid, all he has are 3 Beedrills. Can use Beedrill, unfortunately, is both bug and poison, so it's not even very good against like psychic types. Although I can't remember if they changed that in Gen 2, because I know in Gen 1 the only thing psychic types were actually weak to were bug types. well, there were really no good bug moves in the game. And the only bug type that could learn a bug type move, I should say, the only bug type that you could find easily that could learn a bug type move was like Beedrill. And Beedrill is half poison, which is weak to Psychic, which pretty much made Beedrill useless. From what I understand, Gen 5 made bug types actually decent. I don't know how true that is. From what I've heard, though, that is the case. Because again, I've only played Pokemon games up through Gen 4. Pokemon Diamond was my first Pokemon game. And I'm trying to remember what... I don't even remember like what order I started like playing the games in, but I'm pretty sure I played Sapphire after that. And then I played probably like, I want to say Leaf Green, or which was Gen 3 as well, but it was Kanto. Then I know obviously I've played Red, Pokemon Red before. And then I played Soul Silver, which was Gen 4. And I think that's it. Because I never owned a physical copy of the actual Gen 2 games. Only ever played it later. If we have a Haunter, we could trade this guy for his Xatu. I don't want to do that, but it's an option. We already have a good Psychic type, why would I want a Xatu? Alright, so this is Pewter City, and that was Pewter City. So we need to head down. This is a horribly abridged version of Viridian Forest. That I'm not really sure what I was doing there. Maybe I was thinking about trying to cut something. And that guy just passed out while talking to us. I don't remember what we were doing in here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to sell this nugget before we did anything because we needed to open up some inventory spaces. Trying to decide if I want to sell anything else. I usually don't use like ethers in this game because you're generally not running out of power points for your moves. Unless the move only has like 5 power points to it. Alright, so again, this is Viridian Forest, and it kind of follows a similar layout to Gen 1's Viridian Forest, but in a much more abridged version. Also has a couple items in it. I don't know, when I see those little gaps, or the little pockets, I tend to just... Oh, is there an item here? Dire hit, alright. We don't care about that. Alright, so this is the only patch of grass where you can find a Pikachu. And I think it has a pretty low chance. This is not a Pikachu. Bye-bye, Butterfree. Bad memories. That was always one of the saddest episodes of Pokemon. Back when, you know, they actually kind of cared about the series. It wasn't just purely for marketing. Hey, there's a Pikachu. So again, this is the only patch of grass in the game where you can find a Pikachu. So we need to send out our Gaster, or Haunter, Ghastly, no, Haunter. All it should know at this point is, like, Thundershock. So, I don't want to kill this thing, so I'm just gonna try and put it to sleep and hope for the best. Because I don't really have any Pokemon that can hurt it without killing it. And this is probably the second most stubbornest Pikachu in the world, next to Ash's. Because it just gives me so much crap. It's asleep and it's level 4 and it didn't go in a Great Ball. Alright, why don't we try an Ultra Ball? And it woke up. Hey, go back to sleep. You'll eventually fall asleep. You'll fall under my hypnosis. Alright, there we go. Now stay asleep. Alright, let's try an Ultra Ball. And you little... Get in the Ultra Ball, Pikachu. Get in. You know you want to. This is just really bad luck, apparently. It took 2 shakes that time? Come on. Again, probably the second most frustrating Pikachu in the world. You would think if it's I realize it hasn't lost any health, but it's a level 4 and it's asleep. I feel like at that point you would just be able to catch it easily, even without it being damaged at all. Alright, so I thought long and hard about what kind of name I wanted to give this Pikachu, because for such a fitting mascot, it deserves a fitting name, am I right? Alright, so, I had just enough letters to give it the perfect name to summarize what Pikachu is to the world. And there we go. Our Pikachu's name is Capitalism. Very fitting. Alright. So, now that we have our Pikachu, we need to train it up a little bit. Obviously we're not going to be dumb like Ash and try and use it in a battle against Brock. But we do want to try and level it up a little bit. Alright. So let's see. Let's take a little look around the town. AKA size constraints. That's the main reason why the museum is quote-unquote closed. And unfortunately, there's no side doors on any of these buildings. Ah, you came all the way out here from Johto? That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this. I found it in Johto. We received the Silver Wing, which is required to catch Lugia. Or to at least find Lugia. I'm not... You're just kind of given that, like, unceremoniously. A youngster. What are you doing out here? It's past your bedtime. Bureau. Go capitalism. Capitalism, that's enough. I think that was the perfect name to give Pikachu. It's like in Link's Awakening, if you name the character I Say, you get some pretty fun dialogue. Or Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. Name her Whoops, I think. That has some pretty fun interactions as well. Eradicate. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before, but go capitalism. This Eradicate sucks. I don't like him. He's a jerk. Use Pursuit on my level 8 Pikachu. Pursuit is a move that can be used on a Pokemon that's going back. So he's essentially making me waste a revive on my Pikachu so it can get some experience. What a jerk. Oh wow, I'm so afraid of your Hyper Fang. If I was, you know, 20 levels lower, then yes, I would be terrified of your Hyper Fang, but not right now. Capitalism grew to level 10. What stage of capitalism are we in when it grows to level 10? I'm pretty sure Pikachu is one of those unique Pokemon. Probably like the entire line, but specifically the Pikachu line that gets a special sort of sprite in the select screen. Blair. Oh, that's just rude, Arbok. Here. I melt your mind with my Psybeam. Trying to learn quick attack. It's probably one of the best decisions in this entire playthrough. Alright. Blown away. Okay. Hop down here. We got a few more trainers we gotta fight through. You can kind of avoid some of them, like this guy, I think you can just go around. But again, I do like to fight all the trainers. They give you plenty of... they give you XP, which is nice. It's generally more than a random Pokemon that you fight in the grass. So, might as well take it when you can get it. Plus, I want to show capitalism growing. I'm looking forward to finishing up this series. It hasn't quite been the same since, you know, Brandon wrapped up Johto with me, but it's still been a lot of fun. I've still enjoyed it. I am looking forward to... I'm both looking forward and not looking forward to fighting Red. That's going to be a very challenging fight that... and I'm both excited for and kind of dreading, just because I don't feel like I'm prepared enough for him. But I don't know how else I would be prepared. Like, because Red is obviously the toughest fight in the game, and you know, an excellent like final boss, optional final boss, because you don't actually have to fight him to beat the game. I mean, technically, you can beat the game by beating the Elite Four. But I mean, you're not a real Pokemon Master until you've beaten the other Pokemon Master. Go for Alligator. Get that chicken fire butt thing. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of, like, Magmar's anatomy kind of reminds me a bit of, like, Hootie, where it's an owl bird tube thing. Hootie from the Owl House. If you haven't watched it, it's a Disney show, but it's a really good Disney show. It's made by the girlfriend of Alex Hirsch, who did Gravity Falls, which was another Disney show that was really good. Turned out really good. Step right up and take a look. Take a look at what? You're the only one here. Bert. Oh, great. Coughing. Pikachu is feeling extra feisty today. But I mean, already up to level 14. It's gonna take a while. But I like having a Pikachu here and there. I like having an electric type, more specifically. I will admit I'm not looking forward to leveling up Pikachu, though. Pikachu was not... That's the thing with, like, getting these late-game Pokemon. It just takes so long to level them up to a point of being useful that... I don't know, it's... I could probably get by with Ursaring, and just having Thunder Punch. Ooh, a Slugma. Interesting Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Like, it would be really nice to have Pikachu, though, as a backup electric type. Or more specifically, have Pikachu as the primary electric type, and then have Ursaring in case Pikachu goes down and I need an electric type move to finish a water type off. Because I can't remember what all Red has, but I'm pretty sure he has the 3 final forms of the starters from Gen 1. I'm 99% sure on that. So, alright, I will see you guys next time for Brock. Thanks for watching.